If there's ever been one consistent thing this entire generation, it has to be the response Sony usually has with Xbox content. What I mean by that is when Xbox shows something exciting and it gets gamers talking, Sony usually has something right there ready to show and grab all that attention right back. It's been a very solid strategy for them and it's worked wonders. I mean, we all remember the used games exchange Sony did. We remember them announcing events, games, and even showing gameplay announcements right after Xbox would show something promising. It was a strategy that would happen multiple times throughout the generation. And I have to hand it to Sony, it was something that worked flawlessly. Not only did it kill any hype Xbox could accumulate, but it would push their product to the forefront of every major gaming media site. Which brings me to Xbox and the confidence they must feel to actually come out and do that same exact strategy, but in a much more personal way. Because like my last video, Sony did finally come out and talk about the Ps5. But not only that, they showed amazing games coming to their platform and had an amazing graphical demo made by Epic. They had all eyes on them and it was a very solid marketing strategy. But Xbox didn't remain silent. Instead, a lot of the executives took to social media in order to have people realize a lot of what was shown will be on Xbox and even at a better performance. So let's get into what was said and let's finally talk about Xbox fighting back like they've never done before. Xbox's confidence is shining through again. But like always, if you liked the video, hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so like I said before, Sony did show an amazing tech demo showcasing a lot of what their PS5 is capable of. The demo was captivating and it took several months for Epic to accomplish this nice demo they put on display. But it did highlight a lot of what was promising about the next generation hardware in general. And instead of people talking about the new Unreal Engine 5 and how it's going to change the way developers make games and next generation games, people had to push it into this narrative that this is only possible on the PS5 and this performance is exclusive to the PS5. It was weird, and it was a weird thing to see considering that Epic developers themselves said that this will run on all next generation devices, including other devices they want indie developers to work on. Now, usually when this whole narrative about Sony having exclusive features and that are just flat out lies come about, Xbox tends to be silent, and they let these rumors fester into something that can damage their product. And for years, Xbox would stay silent and not quiet any of these rumors. Maybe it was because they wanted to keep quiet and work in the background as they try to get their hardware and software to a place they can feel confident about. And trust me when I say this, Xbox is confident with the position they have right now when it comes to next generation. They've been the most vocal about next generation and have been front and center about everything they're doing, and squashing some of these outlandish rumors that Unreal Engine 5 is only capable on the PS5, and what we saw in the tech demo was only capable on a single piece of hardware. Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, had a lot to say when it comes to the engine. Here's what he said shortly after the tech demo was shown. Incredible work by the team at Epic at Unreal Engine. Many of our Xbox Game Studios are using Unreal, like the team at Ninja Theory creating Hellblade 2, and are excited to bring these UE5 innovations to life on Xbox Series X. Now, that's Phil Spencer talking, people, but not only talking, but also speaking his mind about the products they have in place with Unreal Engine 5. I feel like if this was just a few years ago, actually, if this was even early last year, Xbox wouldn't have said anything in regards to the tech demo. Instead, they would have let Sony take the spotlight and have everything go their way as the fans go crazy over the tech being shown. But now with this new Xbox, Phil Spencer and a lot of the executives that are within Xbox aren't afraid to say what they want. Not only that, but he also talks about Ninja Theory, a new studio that has been known to say they want to create some of the best looking games we'll ever see. And after Hellblade and how it performed on the Xbox One X, we know they have the talent to make some of these amazing games. You throw in the trailer they had at the Game Awards for Hellblade 2, and you know they can make something crazy with the Unreal Engine. And if you paid close attention to my previous video, I also said that the tech demo being shown on the PS5 was very impressive because of the environments being shown and the detail of the environments at a pretty far distance. And the only game that came close to that type of detail at that distance was the Hellblade 2 trailer that many experts dissected like crazy. You throw in the Coalition and the Initiative, and you have 3 massive studios within Xbox that will be able to take advantage of this new game development software that's set to release next year. But the best part about this is that Xbox isn't letting others control the narrative when it comes to marketing or what Xbox is capable of. They're front and center and saying what they know to be true, which is Xbox is able to take advantage of this software, and not only that, they're able to get more out of the software than other developers. And yes, I mean even the PS5. And I know that sounds like a fanboy comment, but it's not my comment. It's basically what one of the top Xbox executives says when they talk about this very topic in the Unreal 5 engine. Here's what Aaron Greenberg had to say about the tech demo, what it means for the Xbox Series X. Super impressive, and can only imagine what the new Unreal 5 engine will look like on the world's most powerful console. Hashtag X gon' give it to ya. Man, oh man, does this sound like a completely different Xbox. I mean, come on. He just said while that tech demo was impressive, they can only imagine what they can get out of the software running on the most powerful console in the world. Talk about a backhand comment that also puts the Xbox in a very positive light. Not to mention, this is also Aaron Greenberg retweeting Phil Spencer when he talks about the tech demo. All of this shows that Xbox isn't backing down from the challenge of the Sony PlayStation 5 next generation. Instead, they want to go head to head and let the hardware and software do the talking. They feel confident in the comparisons that will be put on between the two consoles later this year and throughout the next generation. Much like we saw all last generation, where every single game was tested, compared, and overdone to the point we saw more blades of grass on another console. That type of damage and bad PR makes a company annoyed, but also makes them stronger. And that's exactly what's happened to Xbox. It's made them stronger as a company, and it also made them understand what gamers want, which is strong performing hardware with great games running on that hardware. And from what I've seen this entire next generation marketing campaign, Xbox is going to give us just that. Not only are they giving us everything right in our faces, but they're also firing back at Sony when they start to gain any kind of momentum. Long gone are the days where Xbox would sit silent and let Sony control every single narrative in the gaming market. Instead of sitting back and letting that happen, they're very vocal in their intentions with the Xbox Series X and what its capabilities are as a piece of hardware. Which is, they're going to make the most powerful console we've ever seen, and it's going to run a lot of the software we're seeing to the max. Not to mention, they're not going to let any other company control the narrative of what's going to be shown and what's going to be exclusive on other platforms. So good on them for fighting back against a lot of the flawed rumors going around saying this isn't possible on the Xbox Series X. I like the transparent approach they're going with. Keep us gamers informed on your intentions and let us know exactly what's available on your platform along with other platforms. Because the best thing we as gamers could ask for is all the information laid at our feet, so we know what to invest in, where to put our money. So let's hope both Microsoft and Sony keep this competitive edge going, because it means nothing but good news for us gamers. But enough about what I think about all of this. Tell me what you think about all of this. Do you think that Xbox fired back at Sony? Does Xbox seem far more confident in their marketing campaign? Do you think the tech demo would look insane on a more powerful console? Did you expect Xbox to actually say something after the tech demo? Will Sony still try to do the same thing every time Xbox shows something positive? What studio do you think will get the most out of Unreal Engine 5? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamertag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. I've been playing Last of Us on my PS4 Pro. The game is super intense and actually really slow. It's a very big build-up game, and I feel the intensity every time I put the controller in my hands. And I've also been playing Apex Legends because the new season came out, and I'm playing ranked with my friends, so I'm having a blast with that. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.